The Digital Personal Data Protection Bill will make social media companies operating in India more accountable, boost the business of the IT industry, and change the way organizations process data of Indians, Minister of Electronics and IT, Ashwini Vaishnaw said. Hello and welcome to VARINDIA NewsHours. The bill gives individuals more control over their personal data and sets out strict rules for how organizations can collect, use, and share data. This will make social media companies more accountable for how they handle user data, and it will also help to protect the privacy of Indians. But the bill is also expected to boost the business of the IT industry in India. The IT industry is already a major contributor to the Indian economy, and the DPDP bill is expected to create new opportunities for businesses that specialize in data protection and privacy. Overall, the DPDP bill is a positive development for India. It will help to protect the privacy of Indians, make social media companies more accountable, and boost the business of the IT industry. The DPDP bill requires social media companies to obtain explicit consent from users before collecting their personal data. This will make it more difficult for social media companies to track users without their knowledge or consent. The bill also gives users the right to access and delete their personal data and to object to the processing of their data for certain purposes. This will give users more control over their personal data and make it more difficult for social media companies to misuse it. On exemptions for the government, the minister responds that the exemptions for the government are exactly within the framework of the Constitution of India. There is a robust structure of the grievance redressal mechanism. The Data Protection Board, the TDSAT, Telecom Disputes and Settlement Appellate Tribunal, Appeal, and finally the Supreme Court, which will be applicable to everybody, including the government. Once a law is notified, the government will also have to put in place the rules for implementation of various provisions mentioned in the DPDP bill. The DPDP bill is a complex piece of legislation, and it will take some time for it to be fully implemented. However, it is a positive development for India, and it is expected to have a significant impact on the way personal data is processed in the country. Let's look into today's headlines. Digital Personal Data Protection Bill 2023 gets President assent. The President of India, Draupadi Murmu, has granted assent to the Digital Personal Data Protection Bill 2023 after it was passed by both the houses of the Parliament. The DPDP bill was passed unanimously by the Rajya Sabha on August 9, while the Lok Sabha passed the bill on August 7 by voice vote, even as opposition leaders opposed it. DelhiHC asks Google to crack down on ads that infringe trademarks. In a major blow to Google, the Delhi High Court has directed the tech major to actively crack down on ads that infringe upon trademarks. The order came as a division bench of the HC was hearing an appeal filed by Google against a 2021 Delhi High Court order that directed the tech giant to investigate whether the use of trademarks as ad keywords amounted to infringement. JoeBiden signs order to ban US investments in China's tech sectors. US President Joe Biden has signed an executive order to ban some new US investments in China like computer chips, resulting in the requirement of government notification in other tech sectors. The long-awaited order has restricted the US investments in Chinese entity in three sectors: semiconductors and microelectronics, quantum information technologies, and certain artificial intelligence systems. Karnataka High Court stays order imposing 50 lakh rupees cost on X Corporation. Karnataka High Court has put up a stay on its order of imposing 50 lakh rupees cost on X Corporation, formerly Twitter, for not complying with IT ministry orders. A division bench of the High Court of Karnataka stayed a single judge bench order that had imposed a cost of 50 lakh rupees on X Corporation for not complying with IT ministry orders. Google to allow iPhone-like cross-device integration on Android. Google may soon allow users to link their devices that are signed into the same Google account. This linking will enable Android users to access features like call switching. The call switching feature allows users to switch between the linked devices for calls. Apple devices have similar features that lets users connect with the same Apple ID to seamlessly communicate with each other. That's all for now. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to VARINDIA News Magazine. You can download the VARINDIA app from Google Play Store and Apple App Store for more news and updates. Stay tuned. Thank you.